Welcome back to my channel. My name is Swish, and we are once again exploring the Odyssey DLC for Rimworld. When last we left our intrepid heroes, we had landed on this ancient airport we haven't quite explored yet. We were chased here by some very angry pigmen with grenades. But right now we're resting up, got crops coming in, done some mining. We started to expand the grab ship. Let's meet our heroes. First we have Rissa, who's the captain of the ship. She is also the spiritual leader of the ship. She is smart and social and knows how to put people back together. She's also been helping us out with construction. We have her son Mal, who's the pilot of the ship. He is also very smart. He's good at crafting, and he's been pretty mostly building everything. All of the walls, all the floors. He is quite the engineer. And then of course we have Gleb O'Neill, which is the most unfortunate of names. But he is an excellent fighter. He loves to punch things with his fists and then shoot them and then hug them and kiss them and call them George. He is the goodest of boys. He has mostly been growing our crops and mining our resources, but he also helps out with construction. And as I said, he is our best fighter. And then we also found Rodriguez. Rodriguez was banished from his original colony. He's a slob, but he's good at plants and good at cooking. The rumors that he had grown drugs and then given them to children are largely unfounded, and he was never able to be convicted in a court of law. But he was banished from his previous colony, and he has found a new home here, Space Bucky's. With that, let's continue on with our adventure. We're currently researching solar panels. Basic layout of the base here, we have our crew quarters along with a bathroom here, thanks to Dub's Bad Hygiene. We've got our power construction down here, so we've got a couple of chem fuel generators, a biofuel refinery, and then a wood fire generator, just in case things don't come together. We have our grow zone, which connects up to our nutrient paste dispenser, and then we're going to be putting some solar panels here in this open space. Ship to the stars? Don't think so. We've got our own ship. Hens needed. Oh, we've got some pigs. Who's doing handling? Nobody? We'll have Rodriguez handle the pigs. We have a solar flare. Not good. Not good. Considering the whole base runs on electricity. Gleb mining along here. Let's see. We need to see if we got some more machinery here. Solar panels have been researched. Now we will move on to batteries. We do have some compacted machinery here. Yeah, do have some compacted machinery just on the other end of the base, or end of the map here. And with solar panels, we'll go ahead and put those in. And we need to make sure that roofs are taken down over here. We have an eclipse. Imagine having a solar flare and then an eclipse. Like, just seems like it would cause a bit of a panic. And we don't have a whole lot of grav panels left. We are going to eventually need to do a little bit of questing to get some more of those. Speaking of which, we've detected a grav core, part of a huge mechanoid communication net. Yeah, heavily defended by mechanoids. I don't think we're at that point yet. All right, now we can re-enable these. Now my goal here is that the hydroponics basins can grow plants. Rissa was on an insulting spree. Well, that's just going to have to be the case for now. But back to what I was saying. My goal is each hydroponics basin is roughly a colonist's worth of nutrition per day, based on how much rice it can make versus what a nutrient paste dispenser can put out. So with 6, that should allow us to have 6 colonists, but there's going to be a little bit of wiggle room depending on how things go. The other thing with the sun lamps, they require a lot of electricity, but they only require electricity in the time periods where the plants would need to be collecting sunlight, and that is conveniently when sunlights will be powering our solar panels. So the solar panels, for the most part, cover the cost of the sun lamp. It requires just under 3,000 watts, each solar generator can typically do about a little over 1,000. So it gives us a little bit of excess, which means if we build some batteries, we can create like a little battery room and store a little bit of extra electricity in case things go wrong. Got some beggars. They want herbal medicine. Yeah, we're not helping them out. Sorry. We are probably going to need to expand our bedrooms, but I think 99 graph panels is not enough to really expand to another row of bedrooms and what have you. So let's do a little planning real quick just to see something like that. 65? That's actually not too bad. 10 and 65, that'd be 75. We actually don't even really need that many, huh? Although we could, so if we, makes a weird popping noise now. I don't know if I like that. But we would actually need to open this out more, wouldn't we? Something like that. What we could do is to make this symmetrical. Maybe we could make this like a bigger bathroom. We could actually put like showers and stuff in here too. That would require us finding a way to store water, which maybe would happen down here. Maybe we could build like a little water storage area. That's an idea. We'll put a pin in that for now. How much medicine did these people want? They wanted 21 herbal medicine. Yeah, that's fine. We found that herbal medicine anyway. All right. To show our gratitude, the beggar shared a secret. You have learned of an ancient complex nearby that's said to contain treasure. You can break into it to collect the loot inside, but they can contain threats. Okay. I would say that is a bit far away for us right now, but where are we going next is the question. Probably want to start heading south so we can interact with the stockpile. Yeah, it's just an ancient stockpile. So that'll probably be what we do next, is start heading this way. All right. Well, since we're planning on expanding here, let's start with figuring out how many batteries we can make. So let's plan here. Batteries are 2 across, so we could do something like that. That'll put 6 batteries in the base. All right, let's go ahead and use up some of our. Oh, we're actually we're limited there, aren't we? Is that due to? Yeah, no, we have that space there. It's just this nav beacon's in the way. Rissa, let's have you focusing on research. We'll have Mal do the construction. And yeah, that's a good call. If we can get Rodriguez chopping these trees out of the way. Gleb's going to help out too. Good job, man. All right, and then we'll put one last. Oh, Mal, go ahead and deconstruct that real quick so I can actually lay that out. There we go. All right, now we'll put. Got a mad hair. Deal with that in a second. Put a steel door in here. Mad hair. Oh, it's chasing after Rodriguez. Rodriguez might have to punch this rabbit with his fists. You may notice that I can zoom in much further now, but that causes all sorts of weird, jerky movements. But yeah, that's one of the mods that I was happy to get working again, which is Camera Plus. Allows me to take some more cinematic shots. We did research batteries, and I think that means we can go with. I think we'll just go ahead and work on smithing. Yeah, smithing is what we wanted. Took me a second to find it. We have a quest here. 3 desperate refugees are approaching. Their leader is called Anna. They escaped from a slave caravan. They want to stay here for 15 days so they can rest and regroup. Unfortunately, we are on too tight of a margin to take on any new crew. Now, once we get some more bedrooms put in, that might be a different story. I'm still wondering if you can put wind turbines on a ship and take it into outer space if the turbines will actually still blow. I don't imagine that they should, but it would be cool to just look like you have like propellers on your grav ship. Rodriguez fully healed. No serious problems with the bunny bites. So let's take a look here. This is our first harvest of rice. Holy crap. Having trouble actually just selecting the rice here. 117 rice in our first harvest. Let's take a look here. So the growing time is normally 3 days, but our fertility requirement or fertility sensitivity is 100%. And these have, where is, it doesn't really say, but I think it's 280% for hydroponics. So if that's the case, yeah, it's growing almost in a day. So if we're getting 117 rice per day, nutrient paste dispensers, I think they only take like 8 food to make a meal, and most colonists eat between 2 and 3 meals a day. Yeah, that should be sufficient for the amount of colonists we have, and we could probably take a few more on. I'm doing a lot of kind of, I don't know, fine-tune math to try to get an idea of how many colonists I can really have in this base, because I don't want to go overdo it. All right, and then we'll put batteries in like that. 5 batteries is enough. We're never really going to need to come in this room unless batteries on fire and we need to put the fires out. All right, let's get an idea of how many graph plates we have left for purposes of. Ooh, we are stuck on the edge there, aren't we? So we got 80, and not quite enough to stretch this whole base out. So what if I did something like this, and I just put a door here in this bathroom instead of having a hallway? That might have to do for now. And technically, we could put another battery in here. Oh, we got a raid. That's a lot of piggles. Whole lot of piggles. All right, what do we have in? I think we have plenty of food in the base now. We're gonna probably miss out on some of the steel. Ooh, yeah, we want that steel. That sucks. Okay. Well then. Yeah, they're attacking immediately. I think we just need to probably get the heck out of Dodge. How are these guys armed? We got knives. This one's got an SMG. I would like that SMG. Knives, Molotovs. And they're wearing not armor. This one's got a flak vest. This one's just got some components. All right, do I think I can take this fight? Rodriguez, let's have you. What's your melee skill? Your melee is fine. Let's go ahead and get you grabbing this spear. And we are going to attempt to win this fight. This could go pretty poorly, though. Rodriguez, you actually have to get in the fight as well. Well, that teaches me a pretty valuable lesson that if you don't think you can win a fight and you've got a spaceship, you should probably just flee. I could pretend that this never happened. I could save Scummit, but I think I'm gonna live with lessons learned. We're gonna start a new playthrough. Let's just take a moment to honor our fallen heroes, Captain Rissa, her son Mal, Gleb the Space Oaf, and the outcast known as Rodriguez. Thanks for watching. Appreciate any comments and likes that you leave me. And we'll see you next time soon for another episode of Rimworld Odyssey. Take care.